Hello everyone. Today we are going to start our new chapter and that is cube roots. Earlier already we have done chapter 6 square and square roots. Now we are going to start our chapter 7 cubes and cube roots. Then to understand cube roots, first you have to understand what is a cube. Here you can see a picture that how to cube a number. To cube a number you have to just multiply a number by itself 3 times. It's a definition of a cube. That means if you want to find out a cube of a number, that number you have to multiply by itself 3 times. For an example, it's given cube of 3 means what? You have to multiply 3 by itself 3 times and as an answer you will get 27. That means cube of 3 is what? 27. That is your cube. Next, here you can see some more examples of cube. 1 cube or cube of 1 means what? Here 1 is being multiplied 3 times by itself to get a cube of a number. Same here we have cube of 2, cube of 3, cube of 4. How did you get 64? That means cube of 4 means 4 multiplied 4 multiplied 4 means 3 times this number is going to be multiplied by itself and as an answer it will give you 64. So therefore cube of 4 will come 64. So here you can see various example of cube of a number. Next we have cube root. How you have to represent a number cube root of it. So this is of what? Cube root symbol. How will you write it? Cube root. Can you see this? Yeah. This is what? This is a special symbol that means cube root and the sign is known as radical sign, radical symbol which is used for square root also. You will be thinking what is the difference between radical sign of square root and cube root? Can you see this difference? Can you see? This is a radical sign of square root and this is a radical sign of cube root. So here outer part it's given 3. Can you see this difference? So this is the way how we represent a cube root of a number. This is the way how will you read it? Cube root of 27. It will come 3. Means what? 3. This would be said the cube root of 27 which is equal to 3. Next, cube root. Just like the square root are opposite of squaring the number. Cube roots are the opposite of cubing of number. A cube root goes in other direction. That's called inverse operation. This is what, how will you read it? Cube of a number and here number is x. So inverse operation will come cube root of x. That means if you see this cube of 4, that means 4 into 4 into 4 will come 64. This is a cube. Now inverse operation of what? 64 is the cube root of which number? That come 4. This relation you have to keep it in your mind. Next, here some of the perfect cubes of whole numbers. Can you see this table? In this square roots are mentioned and this cubes are mentioned. Cube of 1, 1. Cube root of cube of 2, 8. Cube of 3, 27. So such a various example we have in this and this is cube square root of the following number. Square root of 25 what will come? 5. Square root of 36 will come what? 6. So here also you can see various examples of it. Now next we are going to learn properties of cube numbers. Do you remember that already we have done some properties regarding square and square root of a number? So same way here we are going to discuss properties of cube numbers. So this is your first property. That's what? There are 4 perfect cubes from 1 to 100. Second property, there are 10 perfect cubes means 10. They are 10 in numbers. They are perfect cubes from 1 to 1000. The cube, this is very important point. These two, can you see these two important points? We have the cube of an even number is always even, and the cube of an odd number is always odd. For an example, if I say 1, so cube of 1, what will come? Odd. Why? Because 1 is an odd number. So according to this property, the cube of an odd number is odd. Cube means what? The number is being multiplied 3 times by itself to get cube of a number. Yeah, 1 is odd, so cube of an odd number will come odd. For an example, 2. 2 is an even number. According to this property, cube of an even number will come even. How? 2 into 2 into 2. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. Can you see the difference? Yes. So this is very important property. What is that? The cube of an even number is always even, and the cube of an odd number is always odd. Next, checking for a perfect cube. How will you check that the given number is a perfect cube or not? If a number, according to this, what it says, if a number is a perfect cube, then each prime factors can be grouped into triplet. Triplet means what? Triplet. Triplet means what? Numbers in pairs, and how many? 3 numbers in one group. Okay, that's called triplet. In case any prime factor cannot be grouped into triplet, the number is not a perfect cube. Means what? Where you can find the numbers having, or you can group the numbers, each prime factor in a triplet, that will be a perfect cube. In case any prime factor you do not get grouped into triplet, that number will not a perfect cube. For an example, if I say 6, and now you have to check 6 is a perfect cube or not. If I factorize it, how will I get? 2 into 3. Can you see? 2 is not in triplet and 3 is not in that way into triplet. That means 6 is not a perfect cube. Yeah. For an example, suppose we have 27. Now 27, if I split this, if I factorize it, 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27. Can you see this? Here I can see 27. When I factorize 27, I received factors 3 into 3 into 3. Can you see this? I can arrange this is in a group, that making a triplet. Yes, I can make a group having 3 numbers in a pair. Yes, I can make. Yes, so 27 is a cube. Now cube root of 27 is what? 3. Why? Because here you can represent 3 raised to the power 3. That means 3 will be your